Ladies and gentlemen, it's Kevin. Yeah, welcome to the show now, and I don't want to be rude, but I'm afraid you've caught me in a rather sulky mood. I've asked the show's producer if he could get on the case and find some things to put the smile back on my sullen face. Oh, here's a plate of chips and here's a lovely old guitar, some fizzy pop, a kitten and a lady in her bra. Hurrah! Oh, it's the Kevin Eldon Show. It's the Kevin Eldon Show, and that's the title. Oh, it's the Kevin Eldon Show. It's the Kevin Eldon Show. I'm feeling much revived, I feel ecstatic, hip hooray! In fact, I might be going far too much the other way! I think my smile is moving to the state of overload! Quick, show me something sad or else my face just might explode! Sad! Oh, it's the Kevin Eldon Show. It's the Kevin Eldon Show. It's called It's Kevin. It's the Kevin Eldon Show. It's the Kevin Eldon Show.
Men's hair fashion has come quite a way since the short back and sides our fathers and grandfathers all sported. Long hair may be with it, but is it a good thing to be with? Quite apart from the creepy crawlies using long hair as the perfect squatting opportunity. Yuck. Long hair is also a perfect menace when it comes to eating, skiing, or operating industrial machinery. From Monday the 1st of May, 1972, every male in Britain and Northern Ireland over the age of 14 will be entitled to a National Health Haircut. A cut will cost you nothing except the time taken to visit your doctor and collect a prescription, which you'll then be required to present at your nearest National Health hairdresser. They can be found at most chemists, Weybridges, and in the Royal Docks. There are two cuts, the disc jockey and the ambassador. Both cuts strike the right balance between trendy and sensible. You won't look square, but you will look stylish, so use your head. Have yourself a National Health haircut.
Excuse me, is this the waiting room for the world's biggest building competition?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Well, what about this? The Great Spagballetti. Get on with it.
See, ciao. My name is the Great Spagballetti. All of my life, my arch enemy has been a spaghetti bolognese.
But why do you, an Italian man, hate spaghetti bolognese?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
So, here you see tank containing spaghetti bolognese, in which I will submerge myself up to my chin.
Wait till you see it, it's amazing.
In Italy, when I submerge myself up to my chin, women scream and men punch themselves in the face. In Milan, the men scream and the women punch themselves in the face. But that's Milan for you.
Oh, Milan.
So, in this way, I show my enemy that I do not fear him. I shame him, this spaghetti bolognese.
Right, so...
I run out of spit. You spit, please.
Oh, yes, of course.
Grazie.
Prego. Right, so if you'd like to... So there's not a lot I can actually say to prepare you for this. So, quite simply, this is the Great Spagballetti.
Okay. Now I show you, Mr. Meat-based pasta dish. Right now. That's right, it's me again. You thought I'd gone away. Well, wrong again, you fool. And I tell you, any second now you're gonna wish you was never made. Stay there. Stay right there. Hey, did I tell you how much I hate you? Well, I tell you now. A lot. I hate you.
Yeah, there is actually usually quite a bit of psyching up before he goes in. So while that's going on, here's an interesting fact about the great Spagbaletti's homeland.
Like many countries in the Eurozone, Italy is in the grip of an economic downturn. But in Italy, the down-and-outs don't say any spare change. They sing things like...
My mother fell in love with a man called Guido. He was the vineyard owner on the hill. My father, in a terrible rage of passion, my mother and Guido did a kill. Now I am so emotionally vulnerable that I cannot work but only cry. So give me, I beg, just a few spare euros, or I'm afraid that I will starve and die.
My father hated you. My father's father hated you too. My father's father's father actually quite liked you. But he was a freak. And anyway, his father hated you even more than I do.
Great Spagballetti,
See?
could you give us a little shout when you're actually going in?
No problem.
Grazie.
Prego.
And now this.
Now my mother, she was ambivalent.
This is nice. What is it?
Liquid.
I love liquid.
Caroline's a bit of a liquid buff, aren't you, love?
Yes, I do like my liquids.
So, what are you driving these days then, Matt?
A car made by a car manufacturer
Oh, very nice.
with various features.
Oh, I forgot to ask. How was a holiday in a hot country far away?
Oh, really nice. Yeah. But, well, slightly spoiled for Adam by a minor mishap which brought about an embarrassing yet amusing set of circumstances.
Hey, what about an event?
I know. I've reacted to it.
I read in a newspaper that it's been going on for a period of time.
Yeah, well, did you see a programme? A man said an event was caused by another event.
Well, I have an opinion about it.
Yeah, well, me too. Well, mine's slightly different from yours.
Well, I didn't have an opinion about it, but I have an opinion about it now, which I've just made up on the spot.
A thing.
A comment on that thing.
Well, a further comment on that thing.
An unrelated thing.
An unrelated thing. Here's another one for you. Knock, knock.
Yes?
Doctor, people seem to have a slight difficulty understanding me.
Understanding you.
Understanding me.
Understanding you.
Understanding me.
Understanding you.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Forget it.
Forget it.
Doctor's sketch there. Thanks, Alison. Time for the archive slot.
Archive slot.
Fathers on the scrappy watch.
All Fall Down was a hard-hitting 1984 television drama written by award-winning playwright Ken Bleaksdale, and it followed the changing fortunes of a working-class family in recession-hit Liverpool.
Talk to me, Danny. Why won't you talk to me?
All right, Lizzie. I'll talk to you. Our Billy's on smack, and I've been laid off. There. What do you got to say to that?
I've got AIDS.
Attracting plaudits and criticism in equal measure, All Fall Down's uncompromising grittiness gave voice to the worries and concerns of the simple everyman.
Right, militant, Sandinist, Gravado Trotskyite situationist, traitors! There'll never be a socialist utopia.
But in the final episode, the mood grew somewhat darker.
1. This finger.
That's all there is. There's just one fish finger. There's only one fish finger. There's nothing else but one fish finger. Here it is. That's it. There's just one fish finger and it's a burnt fish finger. That's all there is.
Mum, Dad, I've got something to say. I'm pregnant. And I've got AIDS. And I'm joining the Young Conservatives.
Finally, viewers were invited to contemplate the unthinkable.
Attention. Britain is under nuclear attack from the Soviet Union. Find shelter immediately. Repeat. Britain is under nuclear attack from the Soviet Union. Find shelter immediately.
Imagine that. A sidetracked underclass living in dire poverty with no work and even less hope. I'm implying that that's still going on, in Britain today.
Oh, hello everybody, I'm a spaghetti bolognese. I contain oregano and I'm a bloody brilliant. Well, I have news for you. You're not. You're rubbish. Here, what have you to say to that? Eh? Nothing! You have nothing to say to that! Typical!
Hey, what would it be like if fascist scum Adolf Hitler had actually had the vocal tone of posh musical producer George Martin? Hey? What?
So where did it all go wrong? Well, I'm sure you've heard a lot of people say that it was when the Japanese became involved. But that's far from the whole story. I think we lost a lot of fans when we started getting more experimental. Suddenly we weren't the lovable National Socialists anymore. It was, oh, those crazy Nazis, they're into administering weird drugs now. And certainly there were personal differences. Heydrich, for example, was getting into all this far-out annihilation of consciousness stuff. In particular, the consciousness of anybody who wasn't German or a Nazi. Whilst Goering just wanted to play drums. But whatever, they were fantastic times, and I wouldn't have missed them for the world. Although I suppose it was the world that I was after in the first place, so I suppose I would have missed them for the world, but not for anything else. Not for anything else. Not for anything. Would I have missed them? No! Not a single thing! Would I have missed them for? Communist times!
Yeah, it'll be like that.
For some reason, we've got thousands of screaming pillows, down-stuffed and louder than jets in reverse. Buy one screaming pillow, get 7 free. Buy 7 screaming pillows and get 500 free. That's right, you heard me, absolutely free, and we'll deliver your screaming pillows to your door, gratis. Screaming pillows, get some today.
Have you ever wanted to play a musical instrument like the Stars?
Yeah? It'd take ages.
No, it won't! Because with Easy Play Teach Yourself Chair and Stick guidebooks, you can master your favourite pop hits in minutes. Why not try the songs of Coldplay, arranged for chair and stick? Or Kate Bush's The Sensual World, arranged for chair and stick. Or the music of Peter Andre, arranged for chair and stick. Just follow our easy system and in no time you'll be playing chair and stick like a professional. Why not get together with friends and form a band? Easy Play Teach Yourself Chair and Stick guidebooks. Let the music move you. Chair and stick not included. I thought I'd bring Bob an artichoke to thank him for all the hard work he does about the place. Bob loves artichokes.
Come in.
Oh, hello, Bob.
Thanks, Kevin. I love artichoke. I'll just put it in my locker.
You know what? Sometimes I wonder if you're making the best use of the space. don't you think?
Nah, I'm not going for that Feng Shui pullover.
Hey, so you keep entrails in your locker?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right, well, I was just passing by, so
Okay.
I'll just...
No.
No, hang on, I think our hair's caught, okay? So pull after 3, 1, 2... Okay, I'll just...
Time for the artichoke.
You're welcome. Hi, my name is Paul Hamilton, and I am a poet. And, newsflash, so are you. This week's poem chronicles a supposedly romantic candlelit dinner for two, which didn't quite go as planned. Personal experience. This is called Hate Date. You didn't like my gooseberry wine. You said you'd rather lager. You said, what's wrong with microwaves, and sneered at my old Aga. You would not watch Wings of Desire, the movie by Wim Wenders. Instead, the shrieking cockney angst, the foulness of East Enders. My shirt, my hair, my Rothko prints all claimed your disapproval, and even my best underpants after trouser removal. Oh, it surely was not love we made, and not from heaven sent. You vomited my mango flan, you came and came one more time, you punched my cat, then went. Well, 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 it's the White Coat Window on the world of worldwide wonders with the winningly wonderful Wendy Wilson. Wendy, welcome, and wow, wow, woo.
I'm sorry?
How are you? So, what are we looking at this week?
Tits. Yes, tits, Kevin. Which stands for Totally Inquisitive Tone Syndrome.
Oh, and what is this syndrome?
Well, those infected are unable to make a simple statement of fact without it sounding like a question.
Ugh. And you've got a sufferer with you here.
Yes, this is Daniel.
Hi, Daniel. How are you?
I'm fine.
Well, I've no idea if you're fine or not. I asked you, didn't I?
And there you have it.
Oh, of course it's...
Tits. Go on, ask him a question.
Okay, Daniel, where do you work?
In a call centre?
You might do. Sorry, why do you think I would know where you...
Tits.
So, I see you've got Daniel attached to this sort of contraption-y gizmo thing. What's that?
Well, every time he makes a statement that sounds like a question, Daniel, tell me what 2 and 2 is.
4?
I just push this button.
Right, so it was aversion therapy.
No, I just want to hurt him.
Ah.
The thing is, there are millions like this irritating little maggot, and it's the fact that they try to make you complicit that gets me so cross. Watch this. Daniel, what did you do on Saturday?
I went to the shops.
Now look at him.
Oh, right, okay, I get it. Okay, so he actually believes that his statement, I went to the shops, which for no acceptable reason he made sound like a question, really was a question, and now he's waiting for you to give a totally unnecessary answer.
Yes.
Oh, what a crispy wad. Well, may I?
Please do. Oh, and again.
My turn.
Go, yes.
It's Kevin.
I first met Paul through one of those websites where people recommend single friends, and his friend said that he was really nice but that he was a bit stupid.
What's that?
It's just a wall.
Oh, where?
Anyway, when I met him, it turns out he was more than a bit stupid. Well, I was thrilled, because I love stupid men. He's got a tattoo he did on himself of one of the Jedward boys, Edward, because he doesn't like John.
John?
In Jedward.
John? No, they should call themselves Edward. I've done a tattoo on myself. Yeah.
I've tried going out with intelligent men, but they're just so boring. They know when to stop climbing when they go up a ladder.
The floor's got big.
They do calculus, you know. Yawn.
Forgot I was sitting down.
I just feel so lucky. He votes for wobbly voiced singers on the telly. He queues up to go into Madame Tussauds. He drinks all the water in the fountain in the shopping mall. He is amazingly thick. He's noticed his leg.
Oh, he's back again.
Hello, my name's Mr. Nerd. Oh look, a train. I love trigonometry.
Can I help?
Hello, yes, it's this figurine.
Oh, yeah. The Mr. Nerd. It's very funny.
Oh, is it? Well, let's have a listen, shall we?
A female Doctor Who? Blasphemy. What's wrong with smelling like a cabbage?
I happen to be a nerd.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Proud to be a nerd.
Of course.
And this obscenity reduces we nerds to one-dimensional cliches.
Star Wars films are brilliant.
There! I happen to think that Return of the Jedi is slightly below par.
I live in a bedsit.
Oh, ha, 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 ha. Actually, I reside in an attic in a house which belongs to an alcoholic widow.
I'm a virgin. I collect comics.
Hello, they're called graphic novels.
I've got no friends.
Wrong, 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 wrong. I do, actually. His name is Archie. He lives in Indonesia, and we meet on the Discworld chat forum every Tuesday and Thursday evening at 1800 hours GMT. He lives in Jakarta, where he's the assistant head of the stationery department. He is the head of the paperclips and staples section, and his main interests are paperclips and staples.
Listening down there, Mr. Bolognese? Think of your worst nightmare. You're thinking of it? Now multiply it by a 20 and add a 100, and that's what's facing you now. Oh, boy!
Let's have a look at what's on next week's show.
Here I come, or no, I don't. Here I come, or no, I don't.
I'll be haunting a teddy bear's nest. We researched the top 10 most callous ringtones. At number 10, a man falling off a step ladder. And mothers-in-law. Are they really extinct? We go in search of the politically incorrect comedy staple.
Look, 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 there she is. Miserable old cow.
And now to play us out, a song about bullying in the workplace. And there's nothing funny about that.
You're ready?
I
I work in a supermarket on the outskirts of the town. It's a steady job and I earn a few bob, but this one thing brings me down. My section supervisor is a man whose name is Brad. He's rude and he's crude, often in a bad mood, and that makes me kind of sad. He makes me fill the big deep freezer every single day. I shiver and I shake and it's hard to take, but there's nothing I can say. He mocks my trousers in the canteen and he clips my ear, spits in my cup and trips me up, and I live my life in fear. But I will kidnap Brad and I will drive him to a derelict barn. I will tie him to a hayrick with a sturdy length of yarn. Then I will make a big jam sandwich, I will place it on the floor. Very soon Brad will get peckish, then one thing I know for sure. He will see that big jam sandwich lying there upon the hay. How I want that big jam sandwich is what Brad is bound to say. But I will take that big jam sandwich, I'll say this looks delish. I think that this big jam sandwich would make quite a tasty dish. Then I will eat that big jam sandwich right before his very eyes. That will teach that Brad some manners, that will cut him down to size. Then Brad will respect me. Then Brad will respect me, I hope.
What?